Hello friends, this is a video about the display of the Criterion Collection DVD of Ingmar Bergman's Fanny and Alexander, arguably one of his most famous films. This is his warmest at least. Significantly, he called it the sum total of all that he's ever done. This is a director approved special edition 5-disc set. There are some great extra features. The first section, as it were, of this film is on one disc. This is the 3-hour theatrical release of Fanny and Alexander, and this is the version which won Academy Awards for Best Foreign Language Film, Best Cinematography, Best Art Direction, Best Costume Design. This one has audio commentary by film scholar Peter Covey. Bergman himself preferred the uncut version which was aired in Sweden on television. This is close to approximately 5 hours. The 5 hours are spread on 2 discs. Disc 1 has episodes 1 and 2. Disc 2 has episodes 3 and 4 and is also inclusive of new documentary featuring exclusive interviews with cast and crew called A Bergman Tapestry. Plus, it also has this 36-page booklet which has these nice essays and some really nice stills from the film. So all the images which you're seeing here in this video are from the box set itself. Goodies aren't over yet. We come to the making of Fanny and Alexander. This is again a 2-discer. The making of Fanny and Alexander is a feature-length documentary. Disc 1 has Ingmar Bergman bids farewell to film. This is a 1-hour conversation between Bergman and Niels Petter Sundgren, made for Swedish television in 1984. Now it has costume sketches and video footage of Anna Asp's model for the film set. Disc 2 has Bergman video introductions made for Swedish television in 2003. So this is it. It's a wonderful, beautiful package. I've owned this box set since quite a long time. I'm doing this just for the film lovers and the lovers of collectors of box set and people who haven't really actually moved on to Blu-ray, or people who are just completists. I think if you're starting with Ingmar Bergman, I would also like to relate an anecdote. I used to have a film club and I was screening Persona there once. There were about 8 or 9 people who showed up to watch the film, and as it turned out, this was the first time these people were going to watch a Bergman film. Obviously they had heard a lot about him, but this was and as the film started, even a few minutes in, I realized that it was a mistake for these people to be watching Persona rather than any other Bergman film, because what happens is when you're watching the film for the first time and something which is a little obtuse, a little difficult to understand, maybe, at least in the first watch, you develop a certain kind of idea about a director. You start thinking, oh, Bergman is a difficult director. So when you're praising him, you're either praising him for reasons because everybody else praises him, or if you are criticizing him, you're criticizing him because you made your judgment on something which you did not understand in the first place. So I would see that Fanny and Alexander actually is the point where for somebody who's thinking about starting watching Bergman can actually begin, because it's a kind of film which is more accessible. This is, of course, not to say that there haven't been any screenings of Persona where people have been absolutely riveted by whatever was happening on screen, and that I could see that they were experiencing it rather than trying to solve right there and then what was happening. So which is, I think, perhaps one of the keys to solving this. But this particular bunch which I'm talking about, they were like, they had mostly been watching Bollywood and Hollywood, and they had a particular approach to a film and even when they are talky, as in there's a lot of talk going on, even when they are so richly cinematic, the mise-en-scène, the blocking and everything. So it's a joy to watch them, all of them. So, but this is my